Hey there guys, it's Metro, and this beast of a fella is the next character we are going to take through the naked leveling foray through the Isle of Dorn. We're going to see those zones again. We'll play 3 hours on this character and get a look at what it looks like naked. This is a Paladin, so obviously, you know, way better for any type of challenging content. It has tons of different ways to not die. So I expect to destroy this. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll be wrong. The other reason I expect to destroy this is because they have probably the coolest and most powerful sounding, whatever, hero talent slew. Both of them actually are really cool. Herald of the Sun, first of all, that icon on Herald of the Sun is unbelievable. That's one of the coolest pieces of art I've ever seen. I don't know where that's from, if that's literally made for this system, but that is one of the coolest pieces of art ever. If that was the way a Paladin looked, I would play it instead of a Death Knight. But it honestly looks like kind of like a Diablo from Angel from Diablo, doesn't it? But yeah, anyway, we're not going to do Herald of the Sun today. Today we're going to be doing Templar because today is probably the last shot I'll have at this season starting now. So yeah, but anyway, this is a really, really cool set of powers. I want to read these because I want you guys to fully understand what's going on with them. I feel like they're it's going to be a lot of bloat and you might not understand it immediately. So Wake of Ashes is replaced with Hammer of Light for 12 seconds after it's cast. Hammer of Light allows you to hammer down your enemies with the power of the light, dealing 18,000 holy damage and extra holy damage up to 4 nearby enemies. Additionally, calls down Empyrean hammers from the sky to strike 3 nearby enemies for blah blah blah. And this costs 5 holy power, so not that big of a deal because you use it right after Wake of Ashes. You know, my initial thoughts on this though are Wake of Ashes is a talent. Again, like I'm not really, I don't know. I guess nobody would ever play without Wake of Ashes, right? It's a very, very, very powerful spell for only 30-second CD. And honestly, super iconic. I can't see myself ever playing without it. But it's an endpoint talent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you take this, you're now stuck with it. So I'm not really a huge fan of that. But regardless, it totally fits the theme, and you're going to love the way it looks. So let's get after it. We will get started. We got the Ashbringer out here for the effect. That is really cool looking already. So wait till you see me actually hit enemies with it. We should also take a look if we're actually gaining rep. Pay attention. If we hit 5 in this playthrough, then we know that subsequent replays of the questing experience is giving rep again. This was talked about in the last episode, or the last series, because I really do worry about this being an issue for the game. Having too many alts is Having too many alts is making it very easy to get rep. And I worry about this heavily with the cross, like everything all account wide now. But I know most people would probably prefer it this way. It's just really makes it so if you want the best rep gains, you just have to have 10 characters basically. Because there's always been, let me see. There's always been ways that have been like mitigated by questing dailies or something like that. You know what I mean? That like gives a lot of rep, but is mitigated by the fact that you can only do it once. And so, like, you know, like the world quest. The best example I have is the world quest in Zereth Mortis. Like that weekly world quest. But yeah. We'll see. See how it goes. So there is the hammer. Yeah. Powerful. Good start. I mean, it's only up every 30 seconds, but still. Pretty cool. And then, you know, the cool thing about Paladin for naked leveling challenges, we got 2 immunities, both on a under 4-minute cooldown. One's 4, the other's 3.5. So those are talents I think that will take them down that low, but still. Then we got land hands, we got mad defensives. We have like 8 different defensives now. It's pretty wild. Yeah, this is now the 4th time I played through the zone, so honestly, I don't really feel fatigued by it. I think it's a very good zone. The campaign is extremely short, first of all. I keep missing with that, by the way. That's not good. Yeah. This is going to be an easy playthrough, guys. Stay tuned. But no, yeah, I mean, honestly, we could probably fight this guy. Oh, that's the wrong button. Didn't mean to do that. We aggroed something further. Maybe we can't fight it. What's... Is it, again, another one of these situations where we're going to have... It might be another one of these situations where we're going to have a bunch of excess aggroed. That was like a huge error, though. Accidentally used... Land hands, like, with full health. I had to press bubble to open. Just like so active now, though, I feel like. I took the Templar's Verdict or whatever it's called, Justicar's Vengeance, to try to get even more healing. Probably not needed, considering we're fighting this elite with no gear on. It's the same situation as the last character. We do have a weapon on. We actually have some armor on just because I really wanted to use the transmog. Is there any pieces that... Yeah, we don't need the helmet. We'll get rid of that. Because that's going to make it easier. And yeah, we don't need the bracers either. I just wanted to have the full transmog on. So we needed gloves, boot, and belt. I mean, that's pretty much, like, probably the strongest 2 global combo in the game right now, I'd imagine. Especially because of, like, I guess the only... Okay, now hold on a second, though. Because the only thing that... I didn't really fully think about this until right now. But when you have 5 holy power required for that extremely hard-hitting spell, you don't have... Yeah, you actually are losing the free, you know, Templar's Verdict equivalent that you would be getting from using Wake of Ashes. So maybe it's not as powerful as I think it is. It just, like, looks powerful in a vacuum, but in reality it's a little bit more normal, I guess. Yeah, this character is gonna crush shit, though. That's pretty wild for naked, bro. I mean, I think, like, legitimately, if we were not naked, we'd probably one-shot all 3 of those mobs. This might just be overpowered. Like, it might be bugged. Or, if, you know, it's in the state that it should be changed. I feel like you gain an enormous amount of holy power, too, now. I don't even know. Like, there's so many interactions, you can't even list them all, I feel like. The whole Crusader Strike being an auto-attack thing now is, like, probably the best change that's ever happened to any class, though. I always loved that about Prot Warrior. Prot Warrior had Devastate become an auto-attack. Like, it just automatically happens. And it's fucking awesome, to be honest. Like, I don't know who came up with that, but I love that idea. I don't know what is happening, though. This keeps happening to me. We're gonna die again, I think. Yeah, we are definitely dying. Kill this, I guess. It's like a recurring theme in these playthroughs. I can only imagine... Oh, God, we were all the way up here. I can only imagine it is an issue with talents, the hero talents not obeying normal. I can't tell because I'm so, like, especially with no UI, I'm so bewildered. I'm basically just staring at my action bars trying to figure out what spells to use. But, like, randomly I just keep, enemies just show up and I have no idea where they're coming from. So I'd imagine it's got to be, again, just like last time, a situation where stuff is aggroing that shouldn't be aggroing. If you didn't see the monk playthrough, we had this, like, literally for 3 full hours, and it took me 2.5 hours to recognize where it was coming from.
The time for dreaming is over. We all have our hopes. Well met.
Here comes Andy. Andrew. Greetings. Do you think anybody calls him that? Probably not. Alright, so this happened last time we fought this guy too, so let's prepare. Heal up to full here just in case we actually have to fight the whole army again. It's almost like it's maybe this area specifically. Because I don't even know where that enemy that we fought came from, but it's not there anymore. I pretty much should always have Shield of Vengeance up for this playthrough, one way or the other. Need to get used to that. That'll be another problem for me, I'm sure. Having those free hammer wraths or whatever are so cool. There's just so many, like, you get so many free spells now. It's wild. Might as well not even. I feel like some of these spells might not even need to cost holy power. Or we don't even. I mean, I'm not even taking damage either. I don't know. Something to do with the fight, maybe. Not really doing damage either, I suppose. It's taking very long. Oh, did I not talk to Magni? Maybe? I don't know. Definitely like this one that heals us. Second wing. Wings being a 1 minute CD now is wild too. Like, ooh, wow, man. I've not really played this spec since the last alpha. And if you watch then, I did a naked leveling challenge on it, and it was very easy. We don't actually need to do this. I just keep doing it. But yeah, it is it got a massive rework in the middle of the expansion. Actually, after the first season, I believe. So it was 10.1 that it got a massive rework. And it is even better now, somehow. It's basically like a character that it's like almost feels unfair to play naked. Like I would say like playing a BM hunter naked with the pet as full power. It's like that's just not fair. That's you might as well not do a naked leveling challenge at that point, you know? And it's getting to the point now where I might say the same thing about Red Pally. Yeah, we'll probably do the same thing here where, you know, episode 1 of this is us messing around with this, doing these initial quests. And then we'll probably save the delves for episode 2 again. I think like, yeah, 3 hours of gameplay is perfect for these, regardless of how much we get done. But I would like to see more of the zone. There's got to be questing that we haven't done yet. I might try to like push and see how many quests we can get done. Because this is the last time I'm probably going to play the zone for a long time now. I would imagine the next build of the alpha will have the next zone. Usually they do 1 zone a week in the alpha. So then the next zone we'll probably do it again, maybe. We'll see. I mean, I don't know that there's gonna be any updates, but there's still classes. Like, I really did want to try Frost DK, and I did want to try Hunter. And also Rogue. But I'm not really sure, like, what's to come that I might be interested in. Are we getting rep, though? I don't know if we're still getting these, which I guess are not... Yeah, those are not account-wide. So, that's not, like, overpowered or anything. Who are you? Did the Titans send you? Yeah, so is this like another Titan civilization? I don't fully understand the lore at all here. Probably would if one of these 4 playthroughs I actually read the quests, but... I want to wait to get immersed in the zone until there's actually like voice acting and cutscenes and music and stuff, because it seems pointless to do it before that. But this is the best looking zone in the game. Like, I'm not gonna... It is secured, like, there's no doubt about it now. You can't convince me otherwise. Should we get food while we're here? I don't think we even need it, yeah. We are not going to need food. If you didn't watch the monk playthrough, I explored the city a bunch, though. I haven't gone down in this hole yet. I don't know what's down there. Don't know if you even can go down there, but it looks like it. I mean, there's a bridge here. That door gonna open someday? Goes down far. Oh, there's a door here too. Whoa, what is this? What the fuck? Is this like is there a dragon riding race here maybe at some point? The Coreway? Was this a dungeon or a raid or something? Guess you're not allowed to go down there. Hey, not where I wanted to be. Hopefully it's not going to cause any issues.
Greetings, traveler.
Dorn music always mint. Some guy was saying Stormwind needs to be revamped. Don't necessarily disagree, but it's the best city in the original, like from Kata and before, definitely. The new Stormwind is actually quite nice, actually. Is this the dungeon here? I think this is the dungeon here, right? Yeah. There's a dragon riding race there, too. This dungeon is apparently mandatory for quest progression, but we haven't done it yet. Oh yeah, let me pick this quest up, because I've yet to do this quest, but I keep saying it every time we're here. There's word of trouble in the villages of Rambleshire at the base of Thunderhead Peak. I can't abide the place myself, always wet and rumbling. We'll probably do this quest here today. I've never done that one before, I don't think. Why are they up there? Those are the Keeper of Renown. I don't know if that's going to be like that when it comes live. It's cool that I really have to say, I've said this 7 times now already, but I really like the fact that you can... Yeah, I don't think those guys are going to be there. Anyway, I really like the fact that you can skip the dialogue even the first time through. That's quite nice. That'll be nice for the first day playthrough. I like reading dialogue on slow playthroughs, but on launch night, obviously I want to level as fast as I can. Oh yeah, that's just like a little... Alright, let's go and... Yeah, we'll take a break from the campaign for a bit. Because that's going to take us to the place where we do the... the delve. It just made me think too, I never read the delve, or I never watched the video that Blizzard published on delves. This is an interesting looking area. I've never done these quests before. Looks like there's even a further quest down there. Or maybe I have done them, I don't know.
Talk to me. See you soon. Safe travels.
Oh yeah, I did do this one. The sheep, I remember doing this late at night. It's a cool quest, to be honest. You have to avoid accidentally killing the sheep, though. Alright, this is like our first actual combat outside of the entry area. So we'll see what the danger looks like. I'm definitely looking forward to doing the delve again in the next episode. That'd be great. We're taking like, what the hell? Oh, we have like a massive dot on us. Wow. Just bubble that off. Alright, these guys are going to be dangerous to fight, I guess. Look at even like the little stables look so goddamn good, man. It's just charming too. Like, look at that. It's kind of, it reminds me of Pandaria, man. Like, it really does. They put so much detail into the world of the zone. Like, look at that, dude. Who the fuck, you know, like, where's this art team come from all of a sudden? Yeah, at one point there was like a famous meme of WoW because they said like if we, I don't even remember what it was, but it was basically like if we did this, it would cost us a raid tier. And it's like, what the fuck? Now, meanwhile, they're like, it seems like they're way, like they have way more art than they've ever had in the game. And honestly, makes me wonder, like maybe they got AI or something like that because AI art is getting pretty good, but hopefully they're actually paying real. Oh, I do that all the time. I keep forgetting this is not a spell you can use at range. It's gonna get a while. It's gonna be a while before I get used to that. There's not a lot of spells like that. I don't think there's really any spells like that on Blood DK, so usually if the spell is usable, then it's able to hit the enemy. It's other than Blood Boil, I don't think there's anything. Obviously Death and Decay, I guess, but that one's more obvious. Yeah, we're just gonna actually die to this bleed. That's pretty wild. Alright, we're gonna need to get our food out here. Where to go? The cheese. This is kind of just, I think this is partially because we're naked. Well, probably mostly because we're naked, but yeah. Oh, well, that's disastrous. We'll just bubble to avoid the bleed. This is already dead, so we won't have to worry about bleed on this pack. Three Divine Storms in a row. We love it. It's probably difficult to like maximize the rotation on this character now with all these different procs and things. You need like a fucking spreadsheet to tell you when to use the different spells, probably. Oh, okay. There's some that aren't these flying guys to kill too. We can kill these instead. I guess we probably don't like. The spell is so powerful, but in reality, we still want to use our holy power effectively. Can we use this at range? I don't even know. Yeah, it looks like it. We don't want to overcap just to get the spell going, right? I don't think so, anyway. Honestly, feels like unfair. This is naked, by the way. In case you're like confused on what we're doing here, this character has white gear on from like level 5. And that's just so I could transmog. You can actually transmog white gear now, which is fucking amazing. Probably the best change they made transmog wise ever. So I can wear white gear and transmog it. Like, you could transmog to it as well, but what I mean is that it is transmoggable, whereas in the past, gear that didn't soulbind... oh wait, it's soulbinds now, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, this gear used to not soulbind, so I guess that's how they changed it. But regardless, yeah. Yeah, what was that? 9 item level, that's funny. That's pretty low. I don't think that's normal. Never took damage. Killed 2 mobs. Never took damage. We did use bubble there, obviously, but this is powerful. This is a good spec for leveling any type of world content.
See you soon. Watch your back. Safe travel.
Great to meet you. Hi. Off with you. What's on your mind? See you soon. You got my attention.
This must be one of the ones like in, I know, you only have to do 3. I thought this was like one of the ones in the Scarlet area in Hearthclan where you actually, oh, what's going on here? You actually only have to talk to the one guy, like. Alright, this is a little scary. Why are we at so low health already? Yeah, we're definitely gonna die here. %100 death. Don't know what happened there yet again. Just kind of lost without the UI, I guess is probably the best way to put it. I think last time I did this quest, I just flew up to him and did it, but I guess these mobs are part of the problem. Like, I don't have any way to know if I'm about to get the auto attack one, and that is a waste of holy power in that situation right there. So I would imagine that, you know, there's actually a lot to track on right now. It's actually kind of crazy. It used to be one of the most basic melee ever, and now it's probably the most complicated. It's got to be up there just because of how many, I don't know though, like the whole flooding of resources thing they talked about. Maybe this spec really is among them. The big issue specs. Although I don't, like, I mean, it's, yeah, it makes it fun, so. If you want to get rid of it, I don't blame you, but. Really should just use Bop on cooldown. No reason not to use it unless there's a bunch of casters. Okay. Enemy vanquished.
What can I do for you? Watch your back.
To fight some of these, I guess. Are we done? No, we're not. Oh yeah, and Divine Seed lasts forever now, because there's this one here. Divine Seed lasts 2 seconds longer, increases your movement speed by an additional 30% for the first 3 seconds. And then obviously you still have all these 2 charges, duration 2 seconds. So is that 8 seconds with? I think that's 8 seconds with all of those things, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. We keep getting a free one too. That's the final talent point for the hero talent tree. All those things falling from the sky, that's all the hero talent tree. Like, look at that. It's just like a constant rain of hammers from the sky. It's pretty much, I think it's like anytime we use holy power or something like that. I'm not really, I don't remember it too well, but. And then that other thing that's going on with, I don't know, like, if there's any actual new stuff here. Like, I don't know if where it got changed, but I have, when Truth's weight critically strikes, its duration is increased. And then lash out 2 extra times with, Wake of Ashes. So, those have probably been in the game, probably since the earlier Dragonflight rework, but those are new to me, so. It even makes like that cool noise, like, oh, like it's got like a sound to it. This is definitely the best hero talent so far that I've tested, that I've seen. I feel like the Druid ones are probably really good too, though, because they were the first ones to be announced.
How are you?
But I haven't looked at Druid at all. What are we doing now? I don't know though. If anybody's watching this and has any info on something that I'm asking about right now, please let me know. I keep hearing people talk about blue blood boil, and I have no idea where that's coming from. Like, I've not heard that before. So it must have been in some interview, I would imagine. But I'm unaware of what interview or what they're talking about. But if there is indeed blue blood, I assume if this is true, then what they're talking about is the Deathbringer. It's going to be blue blood boil. It's going to change your blood boil for some reason. Even though I don't think there's anything that even modifies blood boil, maybe. But yeah. And if that is the case, then that's probably going to solidify me playing Deathbringer. I just only saw the snippet instead of like Blizzard's developers saying like, we get it, you guys might not want to change your character, the visuals of your character. We heard that feedback kind of thing, which is fine, I guess. They'll probably make a glyph or something like that. I don't know, but bunch of treasures apparently. I don't know what these are. There is no loot. They don't seem to work anyway. Let's go kill this guy. This is a caster, unfortunately. Just don't aggro that thing. That's a concern right now. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna die. Didn't think it would be a caster. I should have planned differently. Yeah, alright. We can't really fight casters easily. This is a very unique area, though. I don't know what this area is meant to be. I guess we haven't started the quest. There's probably questing here, too. Once we finish this chapter, I want to check on the Sojourner achievement, because I think I've done, like, most of them, but I think there's still some that I haven't done. A Wrathy Mill? What? Where would these things be? I have no idea. Let's just do... Here's what we'll do. It's just going to be Sojourner segments today. I want to not do the campaign. I want to see this whole zone, and I don't... Like, I feel like I'm missing somewhere. I'm missing something of it. What is this quest now? What the fuck? Just, like, stuck in a tree. Okay, this is this quest. I've done this one a ton. I actually don't think you can do that, though, because I think, like, Sojourner requires those quests by that next town that we're going to go to with the campaign. I think those are required, because I know there's small quests there. I think we would straight up one-shot these enemies, right? Like, based on how much damage we're doing with that spell, I don't know how we wouldn't one-shot them. Is there like a no proc build? Because it's honestly like, it just makes it hard to play, I feel like. I don't know what to do half the time. Oh, wow, that's pretty unfortunate. Did you see what just happened there? Because I was falling down, but I used the spell while I was falling. It used the spell, but the mob couldn't attack me, so it evaded, and the spell didn't hit. That's kind of funny, actually. That one's gonna hit. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, like, compare classic rep pally. Go on fucking classic season. No, not even, you know, fuck it. Just go actual era. Classic era. 1x classic. And go play a rep pally and level up a rep pally. Even, you don't like, just get one at level 60 and then play it. And compare that to this. It's like gotta be the most, like, I mean, what the fuck? It's like night and day. It couldn't be more different in terms of its activity. This is a character I could see playing naked, like, everywhere. Like, this could be a character that's just permanently naked. Like, you don't need power on Rep Pally. Be interesting to see what kind of world content is out there this expansion. I assume there's still going to be world quests and stuff. There's not really a lot of reason to do them naked. That's the only thing, man. That's, I love naked leveling challenges, but it's like really pointless. Like, you need a goal. And once you're done leveling, there's no goal. Then all of a sudden you're just doing world quests for random stuff. I mean, I guess if there's rep, I guess, yeah. Get exalted with no gear on or something. This guy's dead, I guess. Somebody came here before him. Flashlight is pitiful, though. I guess so was the one on Windwalker, but this basically does 0. Yeah, look at that. That is cool looking. I don't really like how he swings the two-hander with his one hand, though. That's always kind of been a problem for me in WoW, though, to be honest. Is this going to just stay forever? Oh, no, it goes away after a few seconds. Because if so, the best way to start a combat is probably with that instead of with... Well, no, you need 5 holy powers, so... Guess we'll kill some stuff while we wait. These guys got a lot of health. That was the hardest mob we fought, for sure. Where the fuck is this mob at? Is it dead or am I lost or something? Did it die like the second I landed? Because I don't know why it would take this long to respawn. This is definitely the highest health mob we fought in the world. That's not a rare or something. I guess I need to keep Consecrate down too, right? Man, there's so many things to keep track of. I'll pop like everything here to beat this guy. Oh, we got a free one, that's gonna help. Alright, you're just gonna actually die this guy. Is it another dot? I don't know what's happening right now. Why is this enemy still not here? I guess we'll come back. All right, let's go. I'm actually gonna go to the other town real quick. Because I want to see if those quests are there, or do you actually have to do the campaign? If I have to do the campaign, that'll be the first thing we do in the next segment, because I know we need to do the delve. So I want to do the delves in the next episode. Here, let's pick these up while we're here. This is such a cool area, by the way. It's so fucking cool. They should have did this with Zuldazar, like I said. Basically opens up like 3 segments of... What's going on there?
Oh, yes.
Don't know why this doesn't work sometimes. Oh yeah, we already had the other one, I guess, somehow. But it's really cool that there's just like lead-ins to all the different Sojourner chains. I don't even know what a Sojourner is. Some kind of deep exploration, I guess. Alright, does look like there are quests here, yeah. So let's go ahead and pick those up. I love these dwarven houses. Yeah, I think I picked this up and I never actually did it because I have no idea what you're supposed to do here. You have to do some... Oh, this is the inn as well, wow. Oh, I can't wait to hear the Dwarven Inn music! Oh my god. Because if it's not playing the old Dwarven Inn music, that means they have new music they're adding to these, right? Which is fucking probably going to be amazing. I don't know if you guys saw it in the previous episodes, though. But I think it was on the Monk, right? I explored this random area in the city. And there was like a hidden room. And it was awesome. That was so cool. It was playing the old Dwarven music as well. Such a great little throwback there, I felt like. Oh, there's a blacksmithing trainer here. I always love blacksmithing. On a Paladin especially. I love the windows too. Look at the windows. That's weird how like 2 out of the 3 are in the city and then the other ones are all the way up here. I guess you have to finish the quest up here anyway or something. I don't know. There's no one else up here, is there? I mean, it's a giant tower. Maybe there is. Stuff like this is why I love WoW, though. Like, look at all this time they spent making this tower. Like, holy shit. Takes you like a minute to get to the top of it. That's so cool. There ain't nothing. Oh, yeah, there is. Even the towers. Look at the fucking view, too. Wow. Holy shit. I've not done this one yet. Distribute weapons. And kill the crab feeder, I guess. First thing that comes to mind when I'm down here. Looks like murlocs everywhere. Okay, now we just kill stuff. Water Weaver. Okay, that sounds like it's gonna be a caster. I don't know, would you use Divine Storm on 2 targets, or it has to be more than that? Probably more than that. Are we meant to be looting something from them? Okay. So that's why there's so many of them. I got bubbles on the global, so yeah. Start combat appropriately. I guess these are elites walking around? I know. Just on the other side there was an elite. I think you'd be able to loot that. Busy summer though. House of the Dragon on its way. It's only like 5 weeks away? 6 weeks away maybe? Probably 6 or 7 weeks away, but still. It's on its way. Look at those cute little crabs. Uh-oh. Again, we have this situation where we're just randomly fighting mobs, but I think that thing was just a pat that time. Was that healing? Didn't seem to be doing anything. Wings being up on a minute CD is insane. There used to be talents that would reduce it, didn't there? Maybe that's only for prot or something like that. What is going on here? Why do we have 1? This is a really, really, really bad drop rate, I guess. It looks like you'd be able to loot them on the ground too, but I guess not. That's a big mistake there. It's like we're getting weaker in terms of DPS. Taking a really long time to kill someone. Hey, we got one. But it's just like in terms of defense, it's like we're very wealthy on that front. Can't possibly feel underwhelmed defensively. Especially considering land hands, we pretty much not needed it. There's got to be a way to loot too. The quests like this sounds like this would be prime loot. That's fucking wild, though, dude. It is pretty wild. That was kind of wild too. Right, because the last time I played this class, it had like, I think it was a Torghast power, where you just like randomly get holy power, like just gives it to you every couple seconds. And I think they changed that now, and that's the Crusader Strike is now an auto attack thing. That's why they did that. It's to try to double up that power, I guess. But you basically are flooded with holy power at times. It's hard to tell, like, is Judgment giving 2? I think there's a talent, right? Judgment gives 2 every time now? No, I guess I just auto-attacked at the same second. But, like, yeah, I just wasted holy power there because I'm still getting used to that whole thing. It's not the absurd CD that Mistweaver had or Windwalker had, but it is very, very close. It's probably more DPS than the Mistweaver one. Just because it's up so frequently, every 30 seconds. I think the other one was a 3-minute cooldown, right? That's gonna aggro, I feel like. Ah. Thought I needed to use Blade of Justice, but I just had to wait for the auto attack. This is one way to extend the playthrough. Probably just finish this chapter of Sojourner and then that'll be the episode. This is the longest quest that we've done for sure in this short alpha time. What's everybody's like favorite starting zone of an expansion though? I would say that this one is definitely gonna end up being mine. But I don't know, man. Bastion was excellent. Just unfortunate that it was followed up by Maldraxxus. But yeah, Bastion was really, really, really good. And then there's also the Jade Forest, which is definitely up there as well for me. What are the other ones? Hellfire Peninsula is definitely one of the worst. It's probably one of my least favorite zones ever. It was cool because of how much better it was than any classic questing zone. But like now to go do Hellfire Peninsula, like what the fuck are you talking about? I would never even think about doing it. Outside of an actual TBC type server, you know? And then Howling Fjord, I honestly want to go back to Wrath on Live WoW and do it, not in Classic. I want to go back to Wrath and do Howling Fjord again. It's been a long time since I've done it. There's a lot of enemies there. What are we doing? It's a lot of enemies. Hydrail is not bad. I recently did Hydrail again for the first time in a long time. Vashir I really have never done. Like I've never completed Vashir once, so I should do that someday. Someday there'll be an obvious choice. Like I want to do it because Inky Black looks amazing. Oh, actually, I can't remember. Did I ever go in there and look at Stinky Bright Potion? I don't remember. I said I wanted to do that, and I don't know if I ever did it. But yeah, Inky Black looks unbelievable in Vashir. Murgle Wurgle. Oh, we have to actually kill this guy. That's the quest. Okay. This is a tough one then. Trying to kill the pet first, but they have a lot of fucking health one way or the other, it looks like. Alright, well that was surprising. So that's why there's so many enemies here, because some of them are the name guys that we have to kill. You guys are hitting really hard though. Looks like we're gonna die here. Land hands is not up because I used to. We just need to get by. Nope. Okay, dead. It's really weird. I don't know. Maybe it's crits or something, but I feel like there's a massive amount of change either in the mobs that we're fighting or the damage we're doing pack to pack. This is nowhere near as overpowered as I thought it was gonna be, frankly. In fact, I haven't done this quest on the Windwalker, but I would say this is less powerful than the Windwalker right now. It's possible it's something to do with just the enemies we're fighting, but I don't feel like I'm doing any damage at all. Even though that Templar's whatever fucking crazy hammer from the sky thing is insane. Outside of that, we don't really do any damage. And that's, I guess I consider it a CD, but I wouldn't really call that a CD. I just need to use the healing Templar's Verdict every time pretty much to maintain my health high. And we do have land hands this time. Heals me just enough. That mob is dead. I guess we'll just land hands for brevity's sake, though. Which looks like a terrible decision based on the fact that we're probably now about to die to this mob. Alright, we definitely gotta kill this thing first. Oh no, I need to interrupt the water blast, though. I don't have good, like, UI stuff, so it's hard to switch targets easy and make sure we're attacking the right thing. Bubble this set. He's dead. Bubble to the rescue. It's like a raid boss. Basically rotating the defensives every time. No reason to save them, especially something like Divine Protection. I think the hardest part of this quest is the fact that we have to constantly clear out all this trash. Because then you sometimes use Templar's Verdict and it gives you like other spells as well. It's really weird. A lot going on with the Rep Pally nowadays. And there's the ding, 72. What? We have to fight the boss and other enemies. Oh, we did that, no problem. That guy died quick. Not sure what Burgle Wurgle is, but we'll just interrupt the heal or the cast instead. Because we know that's doing a lot of damage. We can bop even though a lot of the damage is this water blast. Probably shouldn't stun when bop's up though, that's pointless. Just taking away the efficacy of the cooldowns. I need to stun more too. That's another good option. Really, yeah, red is like the best. Like, I think it's actually, if this is its damage output normally, then yeah, this is actually a very balanced naked leveling character. You have a million tools to survive. And, okay. So I have no idea what a Wrathy Mill is. I wonder if we can look it up. Let's see, can we look this up? I don't think it's like too common, a Wrathy. Yeah, it's like a Wrathy Basin having lumber mill. It ain't gonna work. So did we actually get all the quests? I thought there was more than just that here. But yeah, either way, next episode we'll start by doing the delve in this zone, this part of the zone. And then we'll go do the next delve, and that'll be our episode 2. So why don't you stay the hell tuned? Because this character is already very, very engaging, honestly. So we'll see you guys in the next one.